Okay. Looks like we're here. So, today I'm going to play Hexceed, which I found on Steam. It's free to play, so you can get it there. It looks something like Minesweeper, but we'll see as we get into it. So, we've got some instructions. They have a Discord you can go to. Clear safe tile, mark dangerous tile. Highlight which hexes the selected tile cares about. Pan, zoom. Chord to clear all remaining safe tiles. Okay. So it looks like this means there are 2 mines to look out for. Okay, and there are none here. Am I supposed to click these brighter ones first, maybe? This has 0 adjacent. So okay, so this has 2 adjacent mines, but not in these 2 positions. So how do we narrow it down? This just kind of reminds you what's adjacent to what. Does that mean I could click these as well? I see, okay. So these are all 0s as well. Okay. Since these are also 0s, that means this has to be a 0, and this has to be a 0. And these ones each have 1, so we mark these, and then we're good to go. Cool. So start here, there are none adjacent here, there's 1 there, and since there's 1 here, it means there can't be 1 here. And since this is 0, these are all 0, and this has 3. There we go. Alright, so we're getting through the tutorial, I guess. Easy enough. There's none over here, none here, none here, none here. Okay, now there's 1 adjacent to this one, and the only spot that it can be is here. And since this has 1 here, it can't be here. And same with this, there can't be 1 here or here. And again, there can only be 1 adjacent to this, which is this, so it's none of these. These both have 1 adjacent to it, so it's got to be that. This one has 1 adjacent to it already, so it can't be here. This one needs 2, so there's 2. This one needs 1, which will have to go there. This has 2, so it's not there. And this one has 3. Yeah, just like Minesweeper, except on a hex grid. Okay. 0, and then this has to have 1, which means none here or here or here. Okay, this has to have 1, so there's none here, none here. This has to have 1 already here, so it's not here. And same here and here. This has none. This has to have 1. This already has 1, so it's not there. Not there. This one already has 1, so not there, there, there. This is all 0s. This is 0s. This has to be 1. This already has 2. This has to be 2. This has to be 2. And this has to be 2. So I hope these are safe, because I'm just kind of clicking these at the start each time. Okay, so 0. And then there's 1 adjacent here, but it could be either side. Same here. These have 1 adjacent. So what do we do then? Is this where we start guessing? This has 1 adjacent. It could be either here or here. One here, here, one here, here. I feel like I'm supposed to guess here, so there's 0, 0, 0, 0. This has to be 1, which means this is not. And then this is not, and then this is here. Okay, and do I have to guess again at each point? Because none of these are connected. Is there like some method to this? There's no hints, so I guess I'm just going for it. So there's one here and here, which means it's not these three. And now there's only one left, which means it can't be either of these, because then there wouldn't be one to be adjacent to this. So these have to be good, and it's not here, and it's there. I don't know if I did that right. Felt like we were guessing on the first two, but worked out. This is again all zeros. Now this again, it's got 2, but so you get a clue this time. What is that supposed to mean? There's like a change in the color. It's kind of highlighting these. Is this to tell me that these are clear? But how was I supposed to know that? Is there any more information? Game, controls, chord. Completed tiles with all of their dangerous tiles marked. Middle button. Maybe I'm supposed to use that for something. Clear a safe tile, left button, uncompleted tile. Right click to mark a dangerous tile. Middle button to complete tile with all of their dangerous tiles marked. We'll try that on the next one. So if I click this, okay, none of this does anything with middle click. So I'll try these two. These are safe. Okay, this wall. Okay, I see. So this now doesn't count towards here, but this one does. So there's still one here. These are zeros. This is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Alright, and then there's one adjacent to 2 of these. But it doesn't necessarily have to be here, even though that's kind of what it's implying by putting the wall here. So, just wondering what the... Oh! What's that do? So if I middle click on the 1, what does that do? Oh, is it just automatically clearing everything for me? I see, I see. Okay, so if I marked it, then it'll automatically clear the adjacent ones. Okay. So this has to have 2, which means they're both here. This already has 1, so it's not there or there. This already has 1, so it's not there. This has 0, so yes, it is there. So we didn't have to guess that time. I'm still not sure what we're supposed to do on this level. 0, 0, 0. These are all zeros. How are you supposed to figure out which is which? You know that there's 2. It gives you the clue that it's not these 3. Ah, okay. That's how you're supposed to know. Okay, so there's only 2 mines on the map, and they have to be adjacent to here, which means it's not these 3. And then you can use that to figure it out. I see. Okay. That was that one. What about the, not this one. There was that other one that had 3 splits in it, right? Yeah, here. Is there something similar for this? You know, there's 0 here. Right, okay, since this has to have 2 adjacent to it, and each of these have to have 1 adjacent, if we put both here, and then 1 here and 1 here, that would be 4, right? So here and here is 1 of this, and here is 1 of this, so that's 2, which means these are clear. And then I can reveal those, and that reveals that this is 0, this has the 1. And then, since this has to have 1 next to it, it's there. Okay. And then, Since this has to have one adjacent to it, and so does this, it means it's either here or here. Oh, I guess it gets mad if I mark it wrong. But it means it's not these three. It's not there, and it marks it there. This already has one adjacent, so it's not there, it's not there, and it's there. And then, again, there's only one, and it has to be in either of these positions. There we go. Okay, so that's how you deal with those situations. Need to start using this number up here. Alright, so let's take our freebies. 0 zeros, all zeros. I could just middle click to reveal those. And that is, those two little sides are pretty simple. Alright, this it's the only one that's adjacent to it, so it's got to be there, which means it's not these. Let's see, this one has one, oops, misclicked there, jeez. There's one already adjacent there. This one's only got 2 remaining spaces, so it's got to be these two. That's their 3. You've already got 2, so it can't be there. That's a 0. This is already 1. This already has its 1. This already has its 1, so it's not those. This only has 1 tile. And we've messed up. No, wait, okay, because the wall's here. This doesn't count. So this is just these two, and it doesn't count for this one. That's already clear. These already have their adjacent one, and this one does not. Okay, we get 1 starting tile. Say 1 starting tile, but then it just floods out to all these zeros. Alright, so we get 1 here, which means we've already got 1 there. We get 1 here. This one only has 3 here, so it's got to be these 3. And this already has 2, so that covers that. Those 2 are already covered. This is already covered. 0, 0. This has to go here. That covers that and that. And those 3 are already there. And this one's already covered. Zeros. These all have 1 here. This is 2. This is the 1. 1's already there. This one has to have 2, so it's got to go there. This one already has 1, so it's not these 2. This one already has 1. This one, because of the wall here, it can only be here. And that's clear. Let's get all our freebies out. And what do we have? So this one only actually has 2 adjacent to it because of all these walls. So it's got to be those 2, and that unclears this one, this one, this one, and this one. That's got to be the 3rd one there. That covers all of these. And then you just click all the zeros. Okay. So what do we have? This one has to be 1 here. This one has to be, oop, my bad. That one's already connected there, so this one has to be here. This one already has 1. This is clear, and this would have to be 1 there. Then what do we have? So this is the only one open here, which means this is clear, which means this has to be 1, which means this is clear, and okay, and then it looks like we get a star. Ooh, okay. So we got a few on 1. I guess we'll take them one at a time. Bunch of zeros. That's 1, 1. Clear. These 2. And there. So that one should be good. Okay. It's got to go there. That one's clear. That has to go there, which makes this one clear. These can each only have 1 next to them. this has to be one of these two, which will mark this one, which this one's not it. So it has to go there. Okay. Okay, so there's only two here, which clears these. Let's see, there's only one adjacent here because of the wall, which clears this one. And this has to have two. So there we go. Alright. Get all our zeros. What do we have? So this one can only be one, which means this one's clear, this one's clear, this one has to be there, which means this one's clear, and it has to be those two. These are all clear. This is the only one that can be here. It's kind of odd, you can't see into these ones, because this one has to go here. So we have no idea what could be in here, but maybe we'll know once we clear the rest out. So this one is clear here and here, and this one already has one. It's clear, clear. This one has to be a one there. So I guess we'll have to come back to those two. Okay, there's got to be one here, and then there's got to be one here or here. If it's here, then it's not this one. This one has to be here or here. So if I put one here, it would mean the other one for this has to be here, and that would all be true. Like, that wouldn't break any rules. Kind of going at this like Sudoku. But if we put the one here, that would mean that this one needs two, which would be here and here. So it can't be here, because if we put one mine here, this one still needs two. It would need a mine here and here, and that would make this a two when it's a one. So it can't be here. Alright, and since we know that, this one still needs one adjacent to it, which means it has to be here. And since this one needs the second one adjacent to it, has to be here. Oh, maybe that was a little more obvious than I thought. This was a 2, and there's only 2 open. Okay, well that makes this 2, and then we're good, and this already has 1. These already have 1, that's 0. This already has 1, and there's 2, okay? And that means it has to be here, these last 2. Alright, so that gives us a milestone. What is this all related to? So is this... Okay, so this is like the first stage, is Tutorial Isle. And then you get into more. So there's 46 puzzles here, 110, 140. And some DLC I think you can get. Okay, I'm going to keep going through the Tutorial Isle. Oh, okay, now we got something new here. 0, I see, so there's 0 in this direction. Okay. There's 0 in this direction, which means if you click it, it automatically reveals that. Okay. So now in the second part of this stage, we get a new mechanic to play with. Okay, that's pretty cool. All zeros, all 0 in this direction, which means there's nothing. Actually, this wall here doesn't count, so you can't trigger that. But there's 2 adjacent here, which means it has to be these 2. Which means it's not these 2. And there's one here. So that was just to teach you that, as a reminder, that the arrow doesn't go through walls either. Okay. Easy enough, just fill them all out. There's 1 in this direction, and since there's a wall here, I guess it doesn't count this. I don't know if it would go over this. I mean, yeah, it does go over space, but not through walls. So there's 1 there. So only gotta be 1 here. Let's see, there's gotta be 2 here, so it's these 2, not this one. 1 here. That covers that one. And there's already 2 here. And actually, I already had it marked as 0 mines, so I can just clear everything else. Oh boy. Okay, so you get the multiple arrows. Just clear the whole thing. So I guess this means there's one either here or here. Okay, but we know there's one here, which means there's not one here. And since there has to be one here or here to make this a 2, it means these are all clear. Okay, so one of these 2, no, it has to be this one, because this is a 1. Oh, rather, it can't be that one, because this already has one marked here. Okay, this one has to go here, which means it can't be here, and then this one's got 4, so just fill them all out. Okay, so there's got to be one in either of these directions. This one has to be one here, which means it's not here. This one is a 1, so we've already got that cleared. This one has to have a second one, which means this already has 2, and this has to have 2, so it's there and there. Okay, and then we have an arrow here. We've already marked that one, so it's not these 3. Let's see, this one only has room here and here. So this is clear, this is clear, this is clear, and then here we need a third one, so that goes there, which makes this clear. This is clear, zeros are clear. Let's see, this has to have 1. Oh, it's already got 1 there. That makes 2. It stops you from getting too far into your own hole, making a mistake and marking the wrong thing, and then just going down the puzzle without realizing that mistake early on. Let's see, there's got to be one here, which means this one and this one are clear. And since there's one in this direction, does it tell us anything about this? Must mean that there's nothing here, right? Hopefully. If there's one in that direction, it means there's none adjacent. Okay, this needs 1. This needs a second one. We've already marked the one here, so it's not here, which means that one goes there. This one has to go here and here. This one's already got 2. This one already has 1. This is all zeros. What else do we have? This is a 0. 0, 0. So if this is 2 in that direction, I think again it means there's none here, right? Looks like it. Okay, there has to be one here. There has to be one here, which means there is, and there's only one spot left for that, so nothing here. Already got those. This one needs 2. It's going to be here, and then either here or here. Where is it going to be? There's only one mine left, and since it has to be either of these, it means these are all clear. So then we can use that. Great. Now we're to the next milestone. A bit bigger. Let's get all our zeros. It just lights them all up. Let's see. So this one again is only telling us information here, but I think that means that there's nothing here. Even if this is saying 0 in that direction. Nope, that's wrong. Okay, so having the arrow here only tells you about what's in that direction. This is basically a mystery. It's not saying anything. Okay. this one has to have 2 adjacent to it, so it's there. I should have realized that, because this had a 2 here. And since this already has 2, that means these are all cleared. All the way down the line. And then grab all the zeros to just fill out the board. Okay, this has already got 1, so it's not there. This already has 1. This one already has 1. This has to be the second one. This already has 1. This can only be here. This already has 1. This one has 2 in each of these directions, right? So that was already clear. This one has 2. There's 1 here and another either here or here. We'll get back to that. This one has to go here. So that makes this one clear. This one has to go here. This is clear. 1 and 2. Okay, this one's clear down here. This has to go here. Which makes this clear. This one needs a 3rd mine. This one already has a mine. This one says there's 3 mines in this direction. Ah, that would be this one. Okay. And it doesn't say anything about this, but this one already has 3 mines, so this one's clear. And this one already has 1 adjacent, so does this one, so this is clear. Okay. Then we come back down here, we've got a 1, which clears this, this, and this. Ooh, that's a big one, okay. This one has to go here, which clears this. This already has 2, so this is clear, and so are these. Let's see, so how many does this already have? It's got 1. Actually, we could start up here, this is easier. So we got a 1 here, and then 1 here, which clears this. This is already done. This has to go here, which clears these. This is already done. This now only has 1 left, and this has 3, so that's all clear. This already has its 2, so these are clear. These already have their 1s, so this is clear. Okay. Where are we now? We've got 1, 2, 3 out of 6. So we've got 3 marked. 1, 2, 3, and there's 4 tiles left. So if there's 1 here, actually these ones only have 2 spaces that they can mark, so it's got to be here and here. Ah, I forgot this one here. Okay, and the same for this one. This one also already has 1 here, so it could be here or here. And then same for this, it could be here or here. But if we do put it here, then this one will have its 2, and this one, actually this one could be here or here. Okay. Any more of these arrows to help us out? Yes, here. There's 2 here, which means these are the only 2 left. Oh, what just happened? Ah, I forgot to count the other sides. Okay. So I think it just undid some of my buttons as a way to punish me for getting too many wrong. But okay, since this one says there's 1 here, 1 here, that means there can't be any here. Okay. This one only has room here, which clears up these. Alright, and then this one already has 1 here, which means the second one has to be here. This is clear. This is clear. This is clear. This already has 2, so these are clear. This already has 1, so these are clear. Okay, and then this needs to have 2. This already has 1. And this needs to have 2. We didn't really make use of that 6. Seemed to be able to just solve it just fine. Okay, we've got a weird branch here. I guess we'll take the side path first. Okay, so there's got to be 1 here. 1 here. 3 here. One here. There's already one here, which means it's not these. Oh boy, a whole bunch of stuff is opening up. Again, this doesn't say anything about this, so we could have one here or here. One is already here, so it's not here. Which means it is here. These are clear. This needs 2. This is clear. This needs 3. Okay. This one doesn't actually point here. It points here, 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 and here. None of that tells me anything. So there's 1 in one of these 3. Oh, we have a 0 here. We can fill this out. There we go. So this has already got 1. Let's see. This has to have 1 here. Nope, it already has 1, so we click that. Okay. This needs 1. This needs 2, so it's going to go there, which clears this one and this one. This needs 4 in this direction. These 2 are mysteries. This one needs 1 either here or here. So I could put 1 here and here, and that would fill both of these, so that's fine. So it has all 3, so there's 1 either here or here. There's 1 down this line or this line, or here. This one needs 2 and it's got 1. Uh-oh, looks like I'm stuck. Okay, maybe we can use something here. So this is going this way, right? This one has to have 1. This one has to have 1 either here or here. But if it goes here, then these 2 could be clear, which means I can't tell anything from that. Down in this direction, I think if I just like a button to remind me, there we go. Just highlight it. Take a look at these other arrows, if they could tell us anything. 4, we've only got 2. And again, this one could be here, and then the other 2 could be here and here, so that doesn't tell us anything. One here. I hope I'm not missing something obvious. 1 adjacent to these. There's a wall here. 1 adjacent to here. So we know from this that there's at least 2 over here. That would bring us down to 11, which is nowhere near enough information to work with. One here or here. And then 1 in one of these. 1 here or here. Stumped. I'm missing this. Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3, which means there's a 4th one either here or here. One of these is a mine, which means it's not here. There we go. Which means it's this one, so that's our 4, that's our 1. This needs 2. This needs a second one. This has 3. This has 2. Okay, there we go. Let's see. So now that we've got a mine here, it means these are all cleared, and these are all cleared, and then we get all the zeros attached to them. This one has one here or here. These ones are cleared, so it can only be here. Okay. This one needs 2 more. There's only spots here and here, which clears this one. That has to go there, which clears this one, and that one. This one can only go here, so we've cleared this. This one can only go here. This one could go there and there, so we'll hold off on that. This one's already cleared. Okay. Let's not forget our arrows here. I think we're done with the arrows all over here, so I think we just need to focus up here. So this one needs a second one, which could be here, here. This one needs 1, which could be, let's say if it was here. No, it has to be in one of these positions, which means it can't be here, which means it has to be here to get the second for both of them. Okay, and then actually we missed a 0 there. This one has to go here, which clears this, and this, and this. Okay, and this. Okay, this one only has 2 other adjacents, which clears this, and this, and that, and we're already at 0, so we just clear them all. Oh, that was tough. Okay, maybe that's the point of this kind of side branch. Oh, look at all these. Look at them go. It's like bubble wrap. Okay. Where are we? Can we start? Let's start right here. There's one. So these both have 4 tiles available to them, but only 3 mines. This one has to have 2, so it's here and here. Same for this one, which means between these it's actually either here or here. And this one has to go here, which means it's not here. And this one's clear. These are clear. Let's see, one here. Clears this. This one needs one either here or here. This one has to go between these 2, which clears this. This is clear. These are clear. It's got its 2. So this one's already got its 3, right? Okay, this one has to pick between this and this. How are you supposed to know that? Maybe we'll find something down here. Not a lot to work off of down here either, though. Oh, this one only has 2 adjacent spots left, so that clears this, clears this, clears these. Here, we get that final hint that we need, which is that there's a 3rd mine here and not here. Okay, we got a 0. There's 1 adjacent, and there's only room for 1 and 2. There's only room here for a mine, which clears this one, and this one. This one has to go here, which clears this and this. This one has to have 3 there, so this is clear, this is clear, this is clear, clear, and clear. Okay. Now we have shields. Let's find out what shields mean. So this has to have 2. Oh, okay, I did that a little quick. Okay, so you have to mark some mines to reveal those shields. Okay. 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so to reveal this, so we'll get some revealed information if we can reveal some. If we can mark some mines. There's one. This one's cleared. These are all cleared. There's 2. It's cleared. There's 2 more, which clears this. There's 1 and 1 and 1, which opens this up. There's 1, which opens this up. There's 2. I guess we'll do the other 2 before we get the next star. There's 1, clear, clear and clear, 1, mine, clear. Alright, now we're mixing and matching different parts. Oops, wrong button. Wrong tile. 1, 1, clear, 2, 2 and 2 is clear, 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 and there we go. Zeros. Okay. So we've got 1 there, we got zeros here. Let's think. So if there's 1 here, here, if there's 1 here, then it has to be here, and that would break this rule. But if there's, so it can't be here because this one would have to be here or here. So it can't be here. Okay, and I think same for this, right? If this one's 1 is here, this one would have to be here. So we could put 1 here and here, and that would satisfy those 2. And then this one, let's see. We got 3 mines left actually, so where can we fit 3 mines in this even? If we put 1 here, and 1 here, that would satisfy them all. If we put 1 here, it can't be here or here or here, and we'd only have 2 spots left, so this can't be a mine. That's a 0, which means it's these 3. There we go. Oop, not allowed to touch that. If you middle click on this when it's not ready to reveal everything, you get penalized. So there's 1, there's the second one, and now it will automatically reveal. There's 1, this already has 2, right? So that's that. These are revealed. Long line there. There's 1. This needs 2. This already has 1. 1, that's 1. This one needs 2, right? So we're already good there. Okay, we unlock this one. So there's 1 of the 2, which clears that, and that, which marks that, and clears that, and marks that. So that's the 2 there, which means we can click that. Got these 2 already, got this one already, got this one already. So we're done with that one. There's 1, there's 2, there's 2, there's 1. It's already got 1. Okay, now there's only 1 mine left again, so we're at this point where we can click both of these. And then this has to have 1, so it's here. Ta-da! Alright. Here we go. Let's do this last stage. Oh, I thought this was going to be the 50% mark, but I guess maybe doing the side branches brings us a little over that. Got lots of walls on this one. Alright, we got 1. Let's see, there's There's got to be one there, which clears this. This one needs one in here. This one already has its one, so that's clear. This needs two, which clears this. Okay, this already has its one, so that clears these. This already has its one. If you just middle click it, because it's already got one attached to it, it reveals it for you. I see. There's one. This needs a second one here. This has already got two. These each have one. These are zeros. This needs two. This needs one. This needs one. This is zero. This needs a second one. This needs one. This is clear. This needs three, which clears this one. This already has one. Okay, and then we've unlocked the middle here. Ones all around. This one needs two, which clears this one, and this, and this. Okay, this is a zero. That means this one has to go here, which clears these. That puts this here. This one's clear, 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 clear. Clear and clear and clear and. This one has to go here, so this is clear. Let's see, where else? This one's got one already. That opens up all these sides. This one needs a second one, so that's clear. This one down here, these are clear. Goes there, these go here. These each need one. Let's see, this one clears this and this. And we've got four left. One of them has to be, if we put one here, then it can't be here or here. And then we would only have two spaces left for mines. So this is not a valid combination because we have 4 mines left. So this cannot be a mine, which means these must all be mines. Here we go, milestone 3. And that's a good stopping point. Got about halfway through Tutorial Isle. It's pretty cool. It's like Minesweeper. It's a bit, I don't know if it's harder, but it's got more interesting mechanics. So yeah, check it out. It's on Steam. It's free to play. I think they've got some DLC if you want to get extra levels. But that's it. So thanks for watching.